I wanted to get to 4 challenges around AI and analytics. And as I said, Genpact's been on a journey. So we've learned as we've been deploying these technologies into our operations. And Genpact, we're an operations company. We're not a technology company. We're not a management consultancy. We actually run operations on behalf of our clients. So we've been putting these technologies in. We've learned on the way. We've got the scars on the back. And we continually evolve and we'll continually test and innovate. The first lesson is around traceability. A lot of AI solutions, or when people think of AI, is I'll take some data and there'll be a decision at the back end. AI black box. What we found is actually you need to be able to trace back the decision. You need to trace back to where that data was at that point. And therefore, one of the key elements of building any AI or machine learning technologies or implementing in your business is think about traceability to how did you get to that decision. And that's especially important in regulated businesses, and we found that out particularly working in commercial banking, where we actually take thousands of reports and accounts, information about businesses, and make recommendations about commercial loans. The second one is around low data density, and let me explain that very briefly. If you think about artificial intelligence in the context of a direct-to-consumer business or what Google recommends to you, there's thousands and millions of hits and data items. If I'm thinking in an enterprise and business context, such as I've got contracts and I'm getting invoices in from builders and suppliers and I want to validate them, you have tens of thousands, not millions. Therefore, you need to think about the types of technology you use to actually apply to make that decision. So what we found is not all AI solutions are the same. There are a range of technologies out there. We have some of our own. We use a lot of partners as well. But you have to think about what is the right tool, what's the business problem you're trying to solve. The next one is around lack of deep knowledge graphs, the need for domain experts. Yeah, when people talk about AI and when it's in the press, it's very much around AI replacing individuals and people. What we found is AI doesn't have the context of knowledge or context of a situation. You can't ignore that. So you need to build that into the solution. You need to maintain the solution. You need to have context in that. So what we found when we've put in artificial intelligence for claims processing, for example, making recommendations, we need to have and we retain the domain and claims expertise, but also the other advantage of doing that is to think about bias as well. So maintaining customer service and making sure there's no bias in any recommendations around the technology. The fourth and final challenge and consideration is around companies' need to catch up with workers' reskilling needs. And I know this was touched on the last 2 speakers. What we found when we've done research about the market and skills to use digital analytics, AI, is actually there are a huge amount of workers that are really keen to learn and be cross-skilled. And it isn't about, I'm just going to hire a set of graduates who've learned AI. It is also about looking at the staff you've got today, the skills you've got, and how do you cross-train those individuals. We call this in Genpact about bilingual experience. So how do we have people that understand claims processing, we're putting in technology, cross-training them in the technology, because they're going to be working with it. They're going to be making the decisions. They will actually monitor and run those bots as well when they get live. And we have a program called Genome in Genpact, which is about cross-skilling the organization. And we're rolling that globally across all 80,000 staff members. Because we believe these technologies can supplement and augment the experience. That is a really important factor in both empathy of claims handling and accuracy, and how do we provide value to our clients.